I don't usually say this, but this house caught me off guard. At first glance, it's a mess. A big one. Paint splattered floors, red walls in the attic, barely a kitchen left. But underneath all of that, you've got an early 1900s brick colonial that's still holding strong, just waiting on someone bold enough to bring it back to life. Today, we're checking out 35 Massachusetts Street here in Highland Park, Michigan. A 2005 square foot, 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath beast. Stepping inside, and right away, bam! You're hit with character. We've got original wood everywhere. Stairs, trim, doorways. There's even this wild little built-in bench right when you walk in. It's like the house knew you'd need a second to process everything. Now yeah, the floors are wrecked. There's paint everywhere. They're warped, they creak like an old ghost, but they're real hardwood, and they're original, and that matters. You've got leaded glass, radiators, and that big front window pouring in light. And this living room, it still feels warm, even in its current state. Through here is your dining space. Look at this trim. It's thick, it's detailed, and it's begging to be brought back. Floors, painted again. Some of you might cry, some of you might sand it back and cry a little less. But if you've got a vision and the time, this could be a centerpiece again. Little powder room tucked right here off the dining room. Ceramic tile, a vanity, and yep, that mirror's seen some things. But it's nice to already have a half bath on the main floor. And layout-wise, this house still makes sense. Quick stop back in the living room. There's your fireplace. Original brick, simple design, nothing flashy. But clean it up, and it'll anchor the whole room. Okay, now this is where the story gets real. The kitchen is gutted. No appliances, other than this range of course. No lower cabinets, just a couple of uppers hanging on like survivors. But you know what? I actually love this. You're not fighting through someone else's cheap flip. This is a blank slate. You get to design something from scratch. Farmhouse, ultra-modern, Detroit industrial, it's all open. Heading up, and again, look at this staircase. Still solid, still gorgeous. All original woodwork, and check out how the light comes in through the stairwell. It's little moments like this that remind you just how much soul that these old homes still have. Upstairs, we've got 4 real bedrooms, and they're not tiny either. You've got windows, original radiators, and the kind of weird charm that makes you ask, why is this closet so deep? Or why is there carpet and tile in here? This is the primary suite. Well, sort of. You've already got a tub and a shower installed in the corner. It definitely needs to be redone, but the space is here to build something awesome. Imagine tile glass, a modern vanity, or just rip it all out and start clean. Either way, you've got the room to dream. Here's your main bathroom. Standard layout, not sexy, but again, everything's where it should be. Makes for an easier reno. The other 2 bedrooms are solid. Windows, radiators, closets. One might not meet today's legal standards, but it's definitely usable. Now here's where it gets funky. The walk-up attic. Full staircase, red paint on the walls, for some reason. Feels a little haunted, not gonna lie. But then, boom! Finished bonus room. Painted bright green. Closet, window, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hideout. Maybe. Or 5th bedroom? Could be. Creative space? Absolutely. There's a lot you could do up here. And again, it's real space, not just a crawl space. Basements, no frills but functional. Brick foundation, classical Detroit oil tank, asbestos wraps that you'll want to abate, and there's even an ancient laundry sink that probably weighs around 500 pounds. But again, solid bones. That's the story here. This home was built in 1916, just 6 years after Henry Ford opened his famous Model T plant literally right here in Highland Park. This area was booming, and these homes, they were built like tanks. Brick, real wood, high ceilings. This one's been through some things, but the structure, still solid. Still standing tall over 100 years later. Backyard's a good size, fully fenced, alley access. There's a garage that's basically a strong wind away from falling over. But hey, it's there. You've got room to park, room to rebuild, and a yard that you can actually use. This house is rough, but not ruined. It's full of problems, sure, but it's also full of potential. And at $155,000 offered as is, cash or 203K mortgage only, that's the opportunity. It's listed by Tamika Poole at eXp Realty, and if you're looking for a project that's got heart, this is it. If you want a private tour, I'll walk you through it myself. If you've got questions about financing this kind of rehab, hit up my guy David Wechsler. He's the absolute best with 203Ks and tough deals like this. I'm Chris Hubble with App Properties Christie's International. I tour weird houses, historic homes, and everything in between. And I tell the truth about them. So if you like real estate that's raw and real, hit that subscribe button and follow along. Because every home has a story. Let's discover yours.